Hello, everyone. Hannah Cremona here. I'm a business strategist and mindset coach, and I help business owners attract their next soul aligned clients using organic marketing strategies in social media. Hello, welcome to this live. Say hello. It's been a long time, and I am so excited to come back into the scene. For those of you who know me personally, I recently became a mother, and it has just been such a wonderful roller coaster, mind you, of an experience, both motherhood alone, and shout out to all the mamas out there, but also being in my business, maintaining my clients, and all of that that's brought into my life. There's been a lot of richness that came through that in the meantime. So I'm here to talk about something that I have been observing. So I've been doing a lot of looking around. I've been doing a lot of observing. By the way, if you're here, whether you're on Facebook, inside my private group, or watching me live on YouTube, say hello. Tell me where you're tuning in from. I'd love to know who's here with me today live. And if you're watching on replay, say hello anyways. It's just so amazing that we get to use these tools and connect to each other from around the world. So back to my point, I've been observing some common gaps between whether you're a coach, whether you're a therapist, whether you're a healer, whether you're service-based or product-based, and you're using social media, you're using content-driven marketing to attract your next clients. And these are the gaps that I have been seeing that are very common with the people who come to work with me, in fact. And the first one is, first of all, it's in the content. Okay, so two sides, two side notes. Number one, your content is doing a lot of the work for your sales process. So you want to make sure that your messaging, your content is on point and it's talking to the right people in the right places. Second thing that I want to pre-frame here is that it is social media. This is why I'm asking you, be social, say hello. We forget the social aspect of social media. Okay, so if you're out there, if you're putting work out there, if you're putting your effort and content out there, remember to also engage with others, engage with your audience, engage with other people. The more you do that, the more you're getting your content seen. Say hello. So number one, what happens is that a lot of people focus on very surface level demographics and some sort of avatar ideal client checklist. Okay, so wherever you got this from, whatever marketing course that you took, and I'm sure that if you've been through any of my old marketing courses, we would have gone through this work as well. But that's not where it ends. That's just the surface level. When you start going deeper, when you start to get to know your ideal clients on a deeper level, your content will also have that kind of depth. And we need that depth to be able to connect. Remember, social people, human to human. We're connecting on a soul level. We're connecting on a human level. So we also need to remember that. Okay, so whilst most courses will teach you to target your audience based on age, sex, location, income status, perhaps. Okay, I invite you to go deeper into the psychology of your ideal client, into what it is that they are being exposed to in this time, in this moment. How can you develop more empathy with your ideal client? Put yourself in their shoes, and from their perspective, what are they hearing? What are they seeing? What are they doing? What are they saying? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? And really talk to those parts of your audience. Remember, people buy not because they have understood you, but because you have demonstrated that you understand them. They feel understood, they feel seen, they feel heard in your content. So instead of focusing on surface level demographics, go deeper, focus on the psychology and not the numbers of your ideal clients. The second thing is that we tend to do a lot of informing and educating, okay, which is, whilst this is really this is really good and this is part of it, right? We're informing and educating like I am doing here today. I'm informing and educating. We also want to empower and activate your audience. So one mistake, and I see this especially from my friends who are, let's say, I'll call you the academics, okay? I have a little bit of a cold. So especially for you who are the academics, so I'm sorry to put you in a box that way, but we have this habit of teaching, of lecturing almost, okay, going into lecture mode. And when that happens all the time, you are positioning yourself as that, as someone who teaches the subject, not as someone who is offering the solution. You see the difference? This positioning is very important. How do you want to be? How do you want your audience to recognize you? As someone who teaches a topic online, or as someone who has a solution and I better go and work with them to be able to fix my XYZ? It's very different. Okay. So instead of lecturing, you want to start relating. You want to start relating. So if this is you, no shame around it, no judgment around it. Let's just start looking at how is it that you can change or shift away from lecture mode in terms in and move into I am here to offer you an opportunity. I am here to give you a solution for whatever it is that you help your audience with. Okay, so this happens mostly when we tend to use very scientific terminology. For example, if you're coming from a science background, or very woo-woo terminology, if you're coming from the spiritual realm, that maybe your audience are not there yet. It depends who you're speaking to. Okay, so this is very this changes according to where you are at, who you're talking to, where they are at on their journey, and so on and so forth. So the business purpose of your content is to warm up your audience, right? Towards the solution. You want them to believe that that is the right solution for them to move forward to achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve. Okay, so in the meantime, whilst doing so, whilst nurturing, whilst warming up, whilst building those relations, yes, you are also educating and informing. You just don't want to get stuck there in information land. Okay. And now the third one is the most important, the call to action. People forget to put their call to action. There are different types of call to action. There's you can look at it as an invitation. You can look at it as giving a direction to your audience on where to go and what to do next with this information. It can be a soft CTA, like comment, share your experience. Okay. Share a piece of value, whatever, share this post, to a more direct, harder, let's say CTA, where you're sending people directly into a landing page to sign up for a course. Okay, so send a message to apply, send a message to inquire or to get the information. Your call to action is directing your audience and it's filtering your audience into where to go and what to do next. And no, it is not always very obvious to your audience. So make sure that is there. On that note, if you would like to turn your content into cash, if you would like to turn your audience into paying clients, the right ones, mind you, okay, it's very important we go for quality leads versus everyone and anyone. Why? Because that sales process that you feel icky about, it's because we're not getting the right people to that stage to begin with. But if we have the right people coming through our system, coming through our funnel, our business funnel, our client acquisition funnel, the way we attract clients, then by the time we come to the sale, it's effortless. It's a no-brainer. It's easier to accept than to refuse. And that's what I help you with. I help you with the content creation. I help you attract, nurture, and convert the right people into the right offers at the right time for you, so that you can have strong foundations to continue this process and building your business accordingly. So if that is something that you are interested in achieving this year, send me a DM on whatever platform you're watching me on. Send me a DM. I will send you the information about organic client attraction, which is opening soon. Live round. I'm very excited about this. I have run this program many times before, and we've had brilliant, amazing results. I really want to share this experience with you again with upgraded training workshops, and as well having the opportunity to have customized coaching. And this is really where the magic happens, where we get to co-create together. Okay, so it's not just about you learning a bunch of things from videos. It's about actually implementing and having the support to implement as you go along. So that's all from me. Very quick, If this is of interest, you send me a direct message. Ciao for now.